What if Minecraft teamed up with Pokemon? This is the question that I will be answering today. And we've done it. We've made it to the end of the series, and today we will be exploring the Pseudo Legendary, or the Powerhouse, and the Box Art Legendaries. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Our first Pokemon is Enderling, whose name comes from Ender and the suffix ling. Enderling are small Pokemon that roam the Minecraft world, dragging a grass block behind them. I usually don't point out the shinies, but their shiny is based on the White Enderman creepypasta. At level 32, Enderling evolves into Endatcher. Endatcher's name comes from Ender and Stature. These tall Pokemon possess a psychic power that allows them to control objects with their mind. Objects that are affected by this mind control are left with a purple aura around them. At level 48, Endatcher evolves into Endestroy, whose name comes from Ender and Destroy. These large Pokemon possess 2 extra arms that they wrap around foes until they faint. Endestroy is partially based on the Mutant Enderman from the Mutant Mobs mod. Next up are the legendaries of the region. First is Dreg. Dreg's name comes from dragon and egg. These Pokemon are quite unserious and mischievous. They often steal trainers' items and run off with them, only to hoard them in their cave. Dreg's shiny, along with its evolution, that's right, the legendaries evolve, are based on the red dragon, which was going to be added as a rideable pet before Notch decided not to. After being brought to the End Altar, Dreg evolves into Endergon, whose name comes from Ender and Dragon. These large Pokemon hold onto the shell of their egg to remember their past life. This leads them to being highly protective of it. If anyone tries to steal the egg on their tail, Endergon will use its breath to scare them away. The second legendary is Wither, whose name comes from Wither and Skull. These small Pokemon spend all their lives searching for their 2 brothers. It's said that once all of them are found, they evolve into an unstoppable being. Their shinies are based on Soul Sand. After all 3 of them are put into the same party, they evolve into Wither. Wither's name comes from Wither and Evil. These Pokemon are fueled by hatred and vengeance. They attack anything they see, believing that everything caused their original departure. The third and final legendary is Wardle, whose name comes from Warden and Cattle. That's right, this thing is a Highland cow. These Pokemon are said to be ancient, and kept by an ancient civilization. The bluish substance on their back is a strange kind of moss that can only grow on these Pokemon. Their shiny is based on the Hollowed, an old version of the Warden. After being brought to the ancient city altar, they evolve into Wardenate, whose name comes from Warden and Pollinate. Many say that the objects found inside the ribcage of Wardenate are evil souls. However, this hypothesis has been disproven by scientists and were actually revealed to be seeds. Once a Wardenate dies, the seeds fall onto the ground and grow into Wardle. So, that was the video. Now, this may not be the complete end of the series because I do have an idea to make Fakémon based on mobs from Alex's caves. However, this is the end of the vanilla mobs until Mojang decides to make more. Anyways, if you liked this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell icon so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Anyways, bye!